Thank you for my family. Hey, come on!
American Odyssey, all new next Sunday here on NBC.
The Voice live tomorrow at 8, 7 Central here on NBC.
We begin at 11 o'clock with breaking news just into the newsroom. We've learned a 2-year-old from Fort Pierce who was shot on Monday has died tonight at the hospital.
Police are still searching for the person responsible for shooting Michaela Burks in her home. In a brief statement from police, the little girl died about 90 minutes ago at St. Mary's Medical Center in West Palm Beach.
Now, police say they need the community's help in solving this case. The toddler's family this weekend also asked for help. A $5,000 reward is being offered for information leading to an arrest and conviction. Also breaking news tonight out of Indian River County, where a 40-acre brush fire burned tonight. It's happening near US 1 and Oslo Road in Vero.
Now, this picture of the fire was taken near 11th Avenue Southwest and 7th Street Southwest. Now, the Division of Forestry was called in for air support to assist with the fire.
No homes were evacuated, but 20th Avenue Southwest between Oslo Road and 5th Street Southwest was shut down for a short time. It has since reopened. News Channel 5 crew is on the way. We'll bring you more information when it comes in.
And right now, as we look at downtown West Palm Beach tonight, just after 11 o'clock, and much of our area is still in the 80s after a record-breaking day.
Storm Team meteorologist James Whelan with more on today's record-shattering heat and what we can expect going forward. James.
Yeah, it was hot out there. Here's just a few records that we went through today, and there's a lot of them out here. Vero Beach, they tied the record at 95. West Palm, 96. The old one was 93, so we just destroyed that with that blowtorch west wind across the area. Very breezy, too. Winds up to 30 miles an hour. Fort Lauderdale, 96. Miami, 96. Melbourne, 93. And one more that couldn't fit on there, Key West, 90 degrees. That tied their old record, too. Other notable highs, 99 in Boca, 99 in North Lauderdale, 97 in Pompano, Hollywood, Fort Pierce, 95. So quite toasty out there. And we're still steamy. Temperatures low 80s, Treasure Coast, mid 80s still for the Palm Beaches. And no rain on the map. That's going to change, though. We look for some rain to come back into the picture tomorrow. Here's the forecast. Mid-70s to upper 70s for lows tonight. We'll start to add in those rain chances and bring down the temperature a little bit this week. More on that coming up in a bit.
Right now, a U.S. military plane is heading for Nepal with help for quake victims. It's part of the international response to yesterday's devastating earthquake, which has left more than 3,200 people dead. The Pentagon said the flight is carrying 70 people, including a disaster assistance response team and an urban search and rescue team, and 45 tons of cargo.
My brother was completely, out of touch for almost last night.
There are about 125 Nepalese families in Palm Beach County, and that community clinging together, trying to support one another.
News Channel 5's Gabrielle Saran spoke to several who are waiting by their phones and computers for updates on their family members.
I tried to contact my family. I could not contact them.
But Sujan Dimal finally reached them. He was frantic when he found out his parents and other family lost their homes in the village where they live. His mom told him she lost everything.
She said, our town is completely destroyed. There's nothing left and nothing, no water, no food. They don't have a food.
Shundar Joshi tells us his younger brother, a skilled hiker on Mount Everest, barely made it down the mountain alive. Somehow he managed to call his niece in Australia.
It's very hard to make a call. Somehow he managed to call and then say that I'm safe. I'm on my way back to Kathmandu.
They're one of a room full of families we spoke with today, worried sick about loved ones back home. They came together for support and to raise money for the more than 2,500 victims of Sunday's earthquake.
We would like to help them immediate assistance, like medical assistance they require. And we know that after a couple of days, there will be the problems of food, water.
And they're concerned about villages closer to the epicenter where infrastructure isn't sound. Sujan's family lives 22 miles from Kathmandu.
We have a good life there and everything is good there. And right now, at this moment, they don't want to live anymore there.
Gabrielle Saran, WPTV News Channel 5.
Now, Sujan also has a sister who is studying in a city 50 miles east of Kathmandu, and tonight we do know that she is safe.
One tool giving hope to many in the face of this disaster is actually Facebook. The social media site just last year rolling out a feature called Safety Check. Those on the site whose listed locations are in a disaster area get a notification to check in, which sends an alert to friends and family that they're okay. Now, this disaster is the first time Safety Check has been used on such a grand scale. No bail for the 3 teens charged for killing 18-year-old Onesimo Marcelino Lopez Ramos back on April 18th in Jupiter. Austin Taggart, Jesse Harris, and David Harris will remain in jail on homicide charges after they were arrested yesterday afternoon. Investigators say they are looking at this case as a possible hate crime. Police plan to release more details on this case Monday morning at about 10 o'clock in a news conference. If you know any information about this case, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-458-TIPS.
In Baltimore, mourners pay their respects to a man who died after being taken into police custody. Freddie Gray will be buried Monday, and community leaders are calling for peace after days of protest. Last night, protesters got into physical altercations with police near the city's Camden Yards baseball stadium. At least 5 police cars were damaged. 12 people were arrested. Today, family and friends of Gray urged protesters to stop the violence.
Violence only leads to more violence. But we now have an opportunity in front of the entire world to show that we can break the cycle of violence. We can be leaders. Let us police ourselves.
Congressman Elijah Cummings, who represents the city of Baltimore, says Saturday's demonstrations could have turned more violent. He credits community leaders with keeping demonstrators' anger in check.
A large group of people rallying in support of law enforcement officers today. The crowd marched through Annapolis, Maryland, carrying a banner stating, "Blessed are the peacemakers." Many also held signs with the message, "Blue Lives Matter." The organizer is a group called United for Blue, whose goal is to increase support for all law enforcement officers. It works to unite officers with their communities through outreach, education, and events.
Right now, a suspect in custody accused of vandalizing cars in Lake Worth near South J Street and at another location on Truman Street. Deputies arrested Sonny Charles for allegedly vandalizing about 20 cars. Today, residents woke up and found that their cars had been keyed and their tires had been slashed. For Jerome Cherry, he found 2 tires slashed. That's going to cost him $140 to fix and 6 hours of lost pay from work.
That's not a good thing. I had to leave money, to come here and go spend more money and for no reason.
Sonny Charles is charged with aggravated assault and vandalism.
A special sign for friends and family of the Acreage teen killed in a car crash this past week. They held this butterfly release in remembrance of Brittany Baxter. But the last butterfly her parents and brother released stuck around. Instead of flying off, it went back to the mother and father, then flew over to several of Brittany's friends. Her best friend says the crowd felt more than it was just a butterfly was there.
Her boyfriend, Tommy, along with the rest of us, pray for signs that she's still here. And she waited. She went and looked at each and every one of us, including her dad, her mom, her brother, and her boyfriend, Brittany. That was her telling us that it's okay. She's still here.
Brittany's funeral is Tuesday at 1 o'clock at Christ Fellowship Church in Palm Beach Gardens.
Well, many people are honoring Brittany Baxter on social media, changing their profile picture to a blue butterfly. And the Palm Beach County School District shared a link to a GoFundMe page established to help the family with funeral expenses.
News Channel 5 is back in 60 seconds. Coming up, Sunfest just a few days away. How the festival will impact your drive this week.
Well, the record heat making it a perfect day for the Boca Bash. We've got more from this year's Party on the Water.
And he's walked across some of the most dangerous places in the world. Tonight, how Daredevil Nick Wallenda is preparing for his walk on the Orlando Eye.
You're watching News Channel 5 on WPTV. It's local coverage you can count on.
Every morning, this is local news everywhere. Mornings on WPTV News Channel 5. A fractured arm.
There was a severe pain.
A prescription for pain meds. Easy to fill, right?
I'd be standing there with a legal prescription, insurance card, and a photo ID.
So, what happened next?
It's not in stock.
Not in stock? How can that be? Prescription Impossible. Monday at 11 on WPTV News Channel 5.
You better have a jetpack under there, Turtle.
Tortoise, actually.
On your mark. Get set. Go! Later, roadkill. On your left. Coming through.
Plot twist.
Who's your turtle? Huh?
Introducing the hair-raising power and performance of the Mercedes-AMG GT. It's no fairy tale.
We are just a few days away from Sunfest, and to get ready, several roads in downtown West Palm Beach are closing. Right now, northbound lanes of Flagler Drive are closed. Also, Narcissus is shut down near the Meyer and Clematis Street between Narcissus and Flagler has been blocked off. As we head into next week, expect more roads to close. Sunfest kicks off this Wednesday and goes through next Sunday.
Florida lawmakers have passed legislation to regulate sober homes. Many communities have been inundated by the number of sober homes that have emerged in the middle of neighborhoods. Now, if signed into law by Governor Scott, the measure would allow the state to monitor sober transitional living homes by creating a certification program for these types of residences and provide state oversight to ensure that some of our most vulnerable residents are protected and have a safe environment while they're in recovery.
City commissioners expected to take a vote finalizing an agreement with All Aboard Florida on Monday. All Aboard Florida and the city of West Palm Beach just reached the deal. The agreement clears the way for construction to begin on projects near the downtown station near Clematis Street. Cornered coyote. A surveillance camera records police capturing a coyote that was seen walking far from where you would expect.
Now here's the view right now outside from Live 5. Yes, today was a day of record heat. Will tomorrow be another record breaker? Storm Team meteorologist James Whelan's got that answer when we come back.
Announcing Edmore's Delray Toyota's ultimate buyback event. Your trade is in high demand, so we're paying top dollar. Lease a new 2015 Camry LE for only $89 a month, or buy a Camry for $13,988. Visit DelrayToyota.com.
Welcome to Subway. What can I make for you? How about something from our new Mediterranean collection? Tender chicken or steak with feta cheese, cucumbers, black olives, and a creamy tzatziki sauce. Hurry in today. Subway. Eat fresh.
Johnny, why are you dressed like that? Pardon the dust, Jimmy, but you heard the news. We got Alfa Romeo. I'm out there building the all-new state-of-the-art Arrigo Alfa Romeo Fiat store. Johnny, let the professionals do that. We need to sell all these Fiats and get them out of the way. While the building's going up, prices are going down. Like a 2015 Fiat 500 for $189 a month. Sign and drive.
And remaining 2014 Fiats up to $6,000 off MSRP.
Hey, Jimmy, where's my office? Right where it always is, next to the bathroom.
Buildings going up, prices going down at Arrigo Alfa Romeo Fiat, West Palm.
When manufacturers sell defective products, people get hurt. Don't be a victim. Lytle, Ryder, Smith, IB, and Frauenrath, 1-800-4-RIGHTS.
While the cost of everyday items continues to go up, it's good to know that the price you pay for electricity has come down. And for the second time this year, FPL bills are getting even lower by about $3 a month starting in May. Calculate your savings at fpl.com/lowerbills.
The Honda Dream Garage sales event. Get a dream deal on a Civic with standard rear view camera. Now, at your Honda dealer. Announcing Edmore's Delray Toyota's ultimate buyback event at Edmore's Delray Toyota. Your trade is in high demand, so we're paying top dollar. Lease a new 2015 Corolla L for $69 a month, or buy a Corolla for $12,988. Visit DelrayToyota.com.
Closed captioning on WPTV is sponsored by Bethesda Health.
A dangerous situation on the water today ends safely thanks to quick action by the Coast Guard and Manatee County deputies. In this video, you can see their response boat arriving near Anna Maria Island, where a sailboat capsized, sending 2 people into the water without life jackets. Deputies pulled the people out of the water and onto their boat as the Coast Guard flipped the sailboat back over. The Coast Guard says they only heard about the incident after a Good Samaritan spotted the overturned sailboat in the water.
First responders keeping a close eye on participants at the annual Boca Bash, where safety is on the mind of police and firefighters. Now, when the Boca Bash began a few years back, it caught first responders off guard. Now, this weekend, Boca Fire Rescue responded to 12 medical calls. 7 people were taken to the hospital, most from drinking too much or from heat exhaustion. Now, one fight did break out, but police were able to break it up. Fire Rescue telling us they were well prepared for today's event and had personnel on all police boats ready to respond.
There's no one organizer, but it is on social media, so we ramp up and we basically hire a 2nd battalion to handle all the calls on the lake.
A lot of fun, people calling you, wishing you were down here, and have a great day, and it's just been nice all the way around.
About 5,000 to 6,000 people in attendance this year. That is up from previous years.
Gas prices going up again. The Lundberg survey reporting prices for a gallon of gas jumping more than 13 cents over the past 2 weeks. Prices have been rising 4 straight weeks after months of steady decreases. The Florida average stands at $2.57 a gallon. Now, analysts say the rise in crude oil prices is the main reason why. To find the best prices in your neighborhood, just log on to the traffic section of WPTV.com and click on the gas prices tab at the top of the page.
With a week left in its planned 60-day session, it appears the Florida legislature will fail to pass a balanced state budget. The budget, tax cuts, and education spending mired in a standoff between the House and Governor Rick Scott on one side and the Senate on the other. Legislators are heading for an extended or special session with no clear way out of this impasse. Both houses have large GOP majorities, the governor also a Republican. Senate President Andy Gardner vowed to stay in session until the end of the fiscal year, which would be June 30th, if necessary.
Several GOP presidential hopefuls and potential contenders speaking at the Iowa Faith and Freedom Coalition spring kickoff, including Florida Senator Marco Rubio. In his speech, Rubio criticized the Obama administration and said the wrong people are in charge of America. Rubio was one of a string of GOP notables who spoke to about 1,000 evangelicals at the Iowa Faith and Freedom Coalition. This one held at a church near Des Moines.
Japan's prime minister arrives in Boston ahead of a meeting with President Obama this week. Shinzo Abe and his wife landed at Logan International Airport, greeted by dignitaries, including the U.S. ambassador to Japan, Caroline Kennedy. The prime minister is here to promote a trade deal and stronger defense ties. Abe meets with the president on Tuesday. The next day, he will address a joint meeting of Congress, the first Japanese leader to do so. Massive fire closing a highway near Los Angeles. Heavy flames and thick smoke could be seen for miles after 2 tankers caught fire. No word on the fate of the truck drivers or what triggered this accident. Firefighters had to call in a truck with a special foam to help them get a handle on the flames. Traffic backed up for miles in all directions. The highway won't reopen until it is checked for damage.
A surveillance camera records New York police capturing a coyote that was seen walking around Battery Park in Lower Manhattan yesterday. Police say they cornered the animal at an outdoor cafe after an hour-long pursuit. Officers moved in and tranquilized the female coyote. She was caged unharmed. A city official said Saturday's incident was the 3rd one that was cited this week and 4th seen in Manhattan this year. The National Weather Service confirms a tornado with wind speeds as high as 110 miles per hour hit Adair County, Kentucky. Some farm animals were injured. Unfortunately, no people were hurt. The National Weather Service says the tornado was less than 100 yards wide and carved a 2.8-mile path into the woods. The twister took the roof off another barn and caused minor damage to a few houses. Surveyors say debris was carried as far as the eye could see.
Well, here's somebody who doesn't want to see high winds. Daredevil Nick Wallenda gearing up for his next death-defying stunt. He's preparing to take on the new Orlando Eye Wednesday. Wallenda will walk on top of it without a wire, and he's going to do it on live TV. He'll walk on a beam that's just 6 inches wide. He'll be 400 feet off the ground. And yes, some gusty winds could cause that wheel to turn, making a dangerous stunt potentially deadly.
Normally I use a balancing pole when I walk. Well, for this particular walk, I won't be able to use a balancing pole.
It's very unique and, of course, adds more risk and danger because normally I'm in control of my pace and my speed. Well, now a machine's going to be in control of that.
A Florida native has already walked across the Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, and a couple of Chicago skyscrapers.
I always want to worry.
Blindfolded.
Like,
too,
how
right?
long does
Crazy.
he ever think of these things, you know?
Oh.
And how long of a walk is that?
I don't know, but...
Is he going to wear his Fitbit so he can get his steps in going around?
For the day?
Around and around and around.
Very good.
Nice.
Very good. Well, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast.
Yeah.
Record-breaking heat. Tomorrow, also supposed to be very hot?
Yeah, going to be hot, but not as hot. What better way to end a hot day than with beautiful sunsets? Check it out. Marianne had a great idea. Get out on boats. Coming back from Stewart there and took this beautiful picture there. What a gorgeous sunset over the water. So thanks for posting that on my Facebook page. Very nice. Got a bunch of them out there. Lisa Maria Longo, Loxahatchee Wildlife Refuge, always sends some great pictures in. Look at this one. Beautiful sunset out there. Some haze, too. That haze is actually coming from fires down by the Yucatan. That strong west and southwest wind blew it all the way in from Mexico, and we saw that hazy sunset. Up in St. Lucie County, Brad Zobel took this picture, looking at nice, original Florida right there. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, Live 5 camera downtown West Palm Beach right now is still 82 degrees. West wind still kicking at 13, so it is warm. It's still a blowtorch out there with that west wind. And again, it's going to be another hot day tomorrow. It's just we're going to have a few rain showers to help cool us down and put the kibosh on all that heating. 81 degrees in Fort Pierce right now and in Port St. Lucie. 82 in Jupiter and Boynton and Boca. Here's forecast on the weather wheel tomorrow. Mid to upper 70s in the morning, so not cooling off all that much. We'll see some sunshine, warming us up quickly into the upper 80s by lunchtime. As we go into the afternoon, we're going to top out into the lower 90s, but we're going to stop that from getting into the upper 90s by bringing in some showers and thunderstorms throughout the afternoon and evening hours from some systems, some pulses, some impulses coming on in from the Gulf of Mexico. All this has been up to our north and west. It's going to shift a little bit south now, and that's going to bring us the rain chances here in South Florida. And then by the end of the week, we're going to try to squeak a cold front all the way down, and that should lower our humidity, clear us out, and cool us down, well, back to near normal for this time of year. So looking at mainly clear skies across the area. Watch Vipercast going into tomorrow morning. Some sunshine out there, maybe a sprinkle or two. As we go into the afternoon, notice the rain starts to increase, moving again very quickly from the west back to the east. Going into the evening hours, we still hang on to a few showers and thunderstorms out there. And then Monday night, Tuesday morning, still some rain around, and we'll see that last into Tuesday, Wednesday. Rain chances stay real high. Even the potential, we're watching Wednesday for the potential for some strong thunderstorms to even severe weather Wednesday. And then we'll start to drop it off as some drier air filter in by the end of the weekend. Great boating weather tomorrow. Just be aware of some storms moving from the mainland to the offshore waters. Beach forecast looks great. Flat ocean out there with a stiff offshore wind. Great for snorkeling, SUP, but just be careful, that hot sand out there. 7-day forecast. High temperatures go down thanks to clouds and rain midweek, and then we'll see some cooler weather by next weekend and less humid.
Runners in the Conch Republic Red Ribbon Bed Race delighting onlookers in Key West. The runners wore colorful costumes while pushing interesting contraptions. The bed race is part of the Independence celebration. Some of the standout entries were a team of Wonder Woman wannabes and a lounge chair ensemble pushed by men in grass skirts. They're the Wonder Women right there.
There they are. We'll be right back.
HD News on WPTV is sponsored by Arrigo Fiat.
Get Grand Slam savings during the awards season event at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Up to $14,000 off MSRP. Plus, our banks want to say, yes, you're approved at Florida's #1 volume dealer for 12 years in a row.
You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
It's time. Time you knew that Motor Trend's 2015 Car of the Year isn't Toyota or Honda. It's Volkswagen. time you experience how Volkswagen raised the bar, and now is the time to act. Get affordable German engineering in a new Jetta for just $139 a month or zero down. Lease the new Passat for only $169 a month or zero down. Or buy either with 0% for 72 months. Plus, get $1,000 cash back. It's time you make the switch to a Volkswagen.
It's Empire Today's biggest sale. 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
Hey, Dad, can you open the moonroof?
Sure.
Oh, look at that thing. You know, I used to share a bedroom with 9 siblings and 3 dogs. We used to take turns looking out of one window. I only saw the moon 3 times before my 16th birthday.
That's awful.
It is awful, and it's also not true.
You know what's awful? Your driving's awful.
BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Visit your South Florida BMW centers today for exceptional offers.
The first hybrid in America, a Honda. The first to meet the Clean Air Act standards, a Honda. And now we're the first to do something else, the Honda Dream Garage Sales Event. Right now you can get an amazing deal on a Honda Accord, named a 2015 IIHS Top Safety Pick.
The Honda Dream Garage Sales Event. Get a dream deal on an Accord with standard rearview camera. Now at your Honda dealer.
The E-Class has 11 intelligent driver assist systems. It recognizes pedestrians and alerts you. Warns you about incoming cross-traffic. Cameras and radar detect dangers you don't. And it can even stop by itself. So in this crash test, one thing's missing. A crash. The 2015 E-Class. See your authorized dealer for exceptional offers through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services.
This is what you might find at their new car sale. And this is what you'll find at AutoNation. When it comes to sale prices, we don't clown around.
The AutoNation Savings Event has been extended. New 2015 Altimas or 2015 Rogues. Your choice, $239 a month. Or a new Sentra, $159 a month. Sign and drive. Who you gonna call? AutoNation Nissan Delray, south of Linton on US 1.
The fact is, most people paid less at AutoNation.
Here is Emerson Lottie. We'll look at what's coming up on Honda 5 Sports Live. Emerson?
Hey, thank you, Tanya. It's so good seeing you guys again. Tonight, we've got the Florida Launch home opener. FAU baseball showing us why it's the 14th ranked team in the nation. Plus 2 Palm Beach County residents going low, low, low on the PGA Tour. Stick around, peeps. Honda 5 Sports Live is minutes away.
Final look at the forecast. Another warm day tomorrow. Low 90s, but we're going to have some rain in the afternoon. And then, well, the skies open up. Lots of rain as we get into the middle of the week. And then we'll dry out end of the week.
Thanks for joining us. Local coverage you can count on continues at 4:30 a.m.
Honda 5 Sports Live is next. We're breaking news at WPTV.com. Have a good night.
It's time to rock out with your spring out at Palm Beach Toyota and get behind the wheel of a brand new Toyota Corolla for just $99 a month and with an additional year of no charge maintenance. Swing into Palm Beach Toyota to rock out with your spring out.
Johnny, what are you pointing at? 3,500 vehicles that gotta go at Arrigo during the award season event. Get Grand Slam savings on new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $14,000 off MSRP. Get the low price that's made Arrigo the #1 volume dealer in Florida for 12 years in a row. Plus, our banks want to say, yes, you're approved. I bet you can't hit my loop-de-loop. Loop-de-loop. Oops. You better get your checkbook out. That's gonna be a lot of TVs to repair. You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
With the dog as a partner, I've got to be up on my voice commands. That's why Xfinity's new voice remote is perfect for me. Find cop shows. I just say it and I see it. Finding my shows has never been easier. Watch Top Chef. The new X1 voice remote from Xfinity is coming soon. Perfect for people who want entertainment the easy way.
Some things are not what they appear to be.
other things are exactly what they appear to be. The Lexus IS, as aggressive as it looks. Lease the 2015 IS 250 for $349 a month for 36 months. See your Lexus dealer.
Welcome to Subway. What can I make for you?
How about something from our new Mediterranean collection? Tender chicken or steak with feta cheese, cucumbers, black olives, and a creamy tzatziki sauce. Hurry in today.
Subway. Eat fresh.
Mercedes-Benz of Palm Beach, where hospitality and friendly service is a family tradition. Mercedes-Benz of Palm Beach.
Catch your News Channel 5 updates throughout the day on News Radio WJNO.
You better have a jetpack under there, Turtle.
Tortoise, actually.
On your mark. Get set. Go! Later, roadkill. On your left. Coming through.
Plot twist.
Who's your turtle? Huh?
Introducing the hair-raising power and performance of the Mercedes-AMG GT. It's no fairy tale.
There are other luxury cars starting around $29,900. But when put to the challenge, not one of them made this kind of, what's the word? Impact. The Audi A3, the only car in its class to receive both a 5-star overall safety rating and IIHS Top Safety Pick. Experience the spring of Audi sales event today and get exceptional values on the Audi you've always wanted.
Shop Palm Beach Toyota's Preferred Purchase Program. It's fast and easy. Pick your preferred price, payment, and incentives from hundreds of vehicles online. It's fair. Drive away with confidence and a 30-day exchange policy. Shop Palm Beach Toyota today.
Your pharmacy says no. Can they even do that? Now from WPTV and ESPN 106.3, this is Honda 5 Sports Live.
Welcome to Honda 5 Sports Live, folks. I'm Emerson Latzia from ESPN 106.3. In the words of the great David Hasselhoff, I feel like Elvis, only alive. Tonight, 14th ranked FAU baseball going to work on Old Dominion. 2 locals with top 10 finishes on the PGA Tour, plus the one, the only, ESPN 106.3 high school sports guru, Wells Dusenberry. Yeah, live in studio, talking baseball, softball, and lacrosse playoffs. But first, following a failure to launch in week 1, the Florida launch returned to Boca Raton for their home opener. It's like deja vu all over again. Second time in as many games, they'll face the Bayhawks. Looking for that redemption on a smoking hot day at FAU Stadium. Final quarter of play, launch down 7, Kieran McCardle, Sunday fun day, y'all. Let it rip. 14-8 Bayhawks. Moments later, Roman Lagosny, top shelf, where only mama keeps the cookies. It's now a 4-goal contest, but under 7 minutes to play. Steven Brooks, Baba Ganoush, baby. Not even Greg Goldberg stopping that one. Florida trailing by 2. Jeff Reynolds playing spoiler. Why, man? Why? The Bayhawks midfielder icing it. Launched loose 15-11, but still loving that home crowd support.
It's awesome. You know, coming out here, I think this is one of the best stadiums, at least the top 2 or 3 best stadiums to play at. You know, our fans come out here, they're always energetic, and we just got to be able to produce wins for them.
We had a great fan base out here today, better than last year. Just great to see the game growing as much as it is down here, and we hope to get a win next time out.
Launch will aim for their first win of the season next Sunday at Rochester. Charlie Sheen, no longer the only one addicted to winning. FAU baseball reaching number 14 in the national polls this week. Park Vista product, Brandon Rhodes. He was on the mound today against Old Dominion. He's had a heck of a season. Home team finds the scoreboard first in the first. Brendan Sanger, like a boss. One of his 2 ribbies in the game, Stephen Kerr, rounding third, hustling home. Now in the third, the Sanger show continues. Check this out, deep to left, outfielder making a play on it, or not. It's man versus wall. And Wall wins. Always will. Sanger makes it to second, giving the Owls 2 guys in scoring position. So 3 batters later, what a day for Esteban Puerta. Pretty good. 3 for 3, he drives in 2 runs. Owls win the series thanks to an 8-2 victory. 2 Palm Beach County residents going low during the final round of the Zurich Classic. Jupiter's Daniel Berger shooting a 69. Finishing time for 6th place. That Honda Classic playoff loss ain't no thing but a chicken wing. How about the Herminator, though? Palm City's Jim Herman, firing a 765, his fourth-place finish, career best for the 37-year-old. Remember, he tied for 7th at the Honda. It's been a weather-delayed week for these guys, but Herman, he likes that.
Feeling really good. I don't know what it is about delays, but maybe we need some more. Played really well at Honda through all that delay, and then, just in and out, and just seemed to keep it together.
Well, this weekend, the International Polo Club in Wellington hosting the state rugby championships. 26 youth, high school, adult teams look to destroy each other. The Wellington Wizards, who helped organize this event, still riding high after winning the under-14 state title.
You go through life, and there are several times, there's few times in your life that you are blessed, right? Birth of your child, when you get married. This has been one of the most exciting things that I've done. It is a dream come true for what's happened with the Wellington Wizards, and I've been a very fortunate individual.
Rugby in Florida, we've grown 30% every year for the last 3 years, and this year we've seen a really huge spike, particularly in Palm Beach County. That's where we've seen a lot of teams grow and grow into, and we're really excited about that.
High honors for Vero Beach grad Courtney Swan, the University of Virginia senior, one of the 25 semifinalists for the Tewaaraton Award. That's given out to the best college lacrosse player in the nation. Think Heisman Trophy for lacrosse. She's also a member of the U.S. women's national team. Swan, 3-time All-American, 4-time state champion with the Fighting Indians. This weekend, some of the best junior golfers from around the world are in Delray Beach for a showdown at Seagate Country Club, and you don't have to go far to find one of the favorites. And he's only half the story. ESPN 106.3's Ian Hest reports.
13-year-old Alec Nachman and his 11-year-old sister Elle have your standard sibling rivalry. The older brother looks out for little sis.
She thinks she's better. She thinks she's better than everyone.
But little sis wants every chance to beat big bro.
I think I win most of the time.
The Boca Raton duo have been playing golf since they pretty much could walk.
One of us picked up a club and we started hitting, and Mom realized that we hit it better than her, so.
And now, they're two of the best golfers in the world. In fact, they might be the best. Elle has already been a 2-time world champion. Alec is playing on the U.S. Junior Ryder Cup team.
She'll always try to beat me, and I always want to beat her.
This weekend, Alec is the favorite in a tournament at his home course at Seagate Country Club. But Elle can't play, missing the age cutoff by just 2 months.
And when he's playing a tournament, it's weird not to play a tournament.
But even with all their talent on the course, these two have different ambitions.
I'll play probably 2 years, yeah, at most. For like a year or two, and then I want to start my own business.
If their drive is anything like, well, their drive, then the future for these two golf prodigies is definitely bright.
Well, stick around, folks, because coming up here on Honda 5 Sports Live, ESPN 106.3's Wells Dusenberry, he is here. Yeah, he's going to be live in studio. Imagine that. We're talking high school lacrosse, baseball, softball, playoffs, you name it. Who's the favorite to bring home a state title? Who? Find out after the break.
The first hybrid in America, a Honda. The first to meet the Clean Air Act standards, a Honda. And now we're the first to do something else. The Honda Dream Garage Sales Event! Right now you can get an amazing deal on a Honda Accord, named a 2015 IIHS Top Safety Pick.
The Honda Dream Garage Sales Event. Get a dream deal on an Accord with standard rearview camera. Now at your Honda dealer.
When it's 5 o'clock, you need to know what's happening right now. Getting you breaking news first. Tracking and alerting you before the storm moves in. WPTV News Channel 5 at 5. A fractured arm.
There was a severe pain.
A prescription for pain meds. Easy to fill, right?
I'd be standing there with a legal prescription, insurance card, and a photo ID.
So, what happened next?
It's not in stock.
Not in stock? How can that be? Prescription Impossible. Monday at 11 on WPTV News Channel 5.
While the cost of everyday items continues to go up, it's good to know that the price you pay for electricity has come down. And this May, FPL rates are getting even lower. For the second time this year, your bill is going down. This time by about $3 a month, helping to make your bill 30% lower than the national average. So continue enjoying your morning coffee, knowing that at FPL, we're always working to keep bills low. Calculate your savings at fpl.com/lower bills.
While other guys talk about great customer service, Delray Honda delivers it with 3 Customer Service Excellence Awards in a row. We know how to take care of the most important person, you. At Delray Honda, the customer's king in 2015, and we want to show you our appreciation with great deals like these.
Get into a 2015 Honda Civic lease with 39 MPG for only $99 a month, or get 0.9% financing.
It's all for you, only at Delray Honda, where we work every day to be your favorite Honda dealer.
Wanda, thank you for my flavor. And Mama Bag, thanks to you, I'm one fine-looking bag.
Get Checkers and Rally's fan favorite, the Philly cheesesteak with hot melted Swiss. Or try the new meatball sub, 2 for $5. Checkers and Rally's.
It's in the bag.
This is in everything we do. Every morning, this is local news everywhere. Mornings on WPTV News Channel 5.
Spring is here. Get out and drive during the Spring Luxury Sales Event at Bremen BMW. Get the biggest spring savings on every new BMW in stock. Hundreds to choose from. For a limited time, drive a new 2015 BMW 320i for only $239 a month. Plus financing as low as 0.9%. This spring, drive from as low as $239 a month during the Spring Luxury Sales Event at Bremen BMW, West Palm Beach and Jupiter. Bremen BMW, you've arrived.
Welcome back to Honda 5 Sports Live, folks. I'm Emerson Latzia. Joining me now, my ESPN West Palm teammate, 3-time state champ with the lacrosse team at St. Andrews, Mr. Wells Dusenberry. We got you, and we're picking your brain. We're going to start with lacrosse. Your Scots, they are Final Four bound. What did you learn about this team in that big comeback win last night?
A ton of resiliency for the squad. They faced a late 3-goal deficit against Jupiter, went on a 6-goal run to end up winning this game. It was 9-6, scored the final 6 of the game to win 12-9. This is something that's been a theme for this team, having late fourth quarter comebacks and winning. So a ton of poise for the squad. This is the first time they'll be in the Final Four since 2013. They failed to make it out of districts last time for the first time ever in school history. They're going to face St. Thomas Aquinas in the state semifinals. This is a team undefeated on the season, so definitely looking forward to that matchup.
All right, baseball, Park Vista, the #1 team in the country, the most likely going to slide this week. Boca Raton just beat them. You like the Bobcats, though, right?
Absolutely. There's a lot to really like about this Boca team. 22-2 on the season. Kind of flew under the radar, but they were high in the national rankings for a good portion of the season, as high as 15. The true losses of the season came by 1 run apiece to Park Vista, so it wasn't a complete surprise that they ended up winning. It's their first district title since 2009. They're going to host Jupiter on Wednesday. We could see a rematch where they face off against Park Vista again in the semifinals. Definitely to look forward to.
The Bobcats softball team, also very good. What are your expectations for them as they gear up for the regional semifinals?
They're very high again. This is another team, first district title in 19 seasons. They beat Jupiter 2-1 in extra innings. You look, Abby Pack, one of the best softball pitchers in the area, allowing less than half a run a game. They're going to face Park Vista on Tuesday. This is going to be a rematch of the district final. So another big-time matchup we'll see.
That's our show tonight, folks. Light, tight, and right, baby. I'm Emerson. This is Wells. Thanks for watching.
Aunt Edna makes the best mashed potatoes.
No, they're very good. Look, there are a lot of very good mashed potatoes.
She uses top-flight potatoes and isn't scared of the butter.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't like them. I'm just saying I don't know that I'd put them in the elite category of mashed potatoes. But that doesn't mean I don't like them.
Telling it like it is.
What? They're second-string mashed potatoes.
It works better on the air.
You can only have 5 quarterbacks in the elite club. You got to kick one of those out.
For what? Winning playoff games?
Start your day with Mike and Mike. Weekday mornings on ESPN 106.3 FM.
Honda developed the first fuel-injected motorcycle, the world's first omnidirectional personal mobility device. We even made rear-view cameras standard on every 2015 Honda vehicle. But I'm here to introduce one of our greatest innovations yet. The Honda Dream Garage sales event with great deals on almost everything we make right now. So go, you've got a garage to fill.
The Honda Dream Garage sales event. Get a dream deal on an Odyssey with standard rear-view camera. Now at your Honda dealer.
Why do we do it? Why do we spend every waking moment thinking about people? Why are we so committed to keeping you connected? Why combine performance with a conscience? Why innovate for a future without accidents? Why do any of it? Why do all of it? Because if it matters to you, it's everything to us. The S60 sedan from Volvo. Lease the well-equipped Volvo S60 today. Visit your local Volvo showroom for details.
Wanda, thank you for my flavor. And Mama bag, thanks to you, I'm one fine-looking bag.
Get Checkers and Rally's fan favorite, the Philly cheesesteak with hot melted Swiss. Or try the new meatball sub, 2 for $5. Checkers and Rally's.
It's in the bag.
It's time. Time you knew that Motor Trend's 2015 Car of the Year isn't Toyota or Honda. It's Volkswagen. Time you experience how Volkswagen raised the bar. And now is the time to act. Get affordable German engineering in a new Jetta for just $139 a month or $0 down. Lease the new Passat for only $169 a month or $0 down. Or buy either with 0% for 72 months. Plus, get $1,000 cash back. It's time you made the switch to a Volkswagen.
It's everything women want and need in a talk show. Food, decor, fitness, fashion. Stephen and Chris, weekdays at 2 on WPTV News Channel 5.
Braman BMW of Jupiter is under construction, but we have to stay open to move our excess inventory. To make room, we're making deals. Hundreds of BMWs must be sold, so our dust is your advantage. New BMWs from only $239 a month. Financing as low as 0.9%. Pre-owned vehicles with special construction markdowns. And during our construction, make no payments for 90 days. The construction sales event, now at Braman BMW of Jupiter. Our dust is your advantage, so come in and save thousands. Don't miss it.
The following is a paid program. WPTV assumes no responsibility for its content.
Opinions expressed are for general information only and are not intended to provide specific investment advice or recommendations for any individual or suggest the purchase or sale of any specific securities. It is suggested that you consult your tax, legal, and or financial services professional regarding your individual situation. The views expressed may not necessarily reflect those held by this station. Duncan Financial